Welcome back to this lecture, and in this lecture we continue our previous lectures. So in the previous lecture we talk about a lot of customizations of this Google Colab notebook, a lot of utils and these functions of Google Colab notebook. So in this lecture we are continuing our this functionality. So let's get started. So in Google Colab you can also run bash command. So let's me create a new section of bash command. So what is bash command? Basically, as you familiar with bash, and if you run Linux previously or in your life, the command you types is basically a bash command, and also in Mac OS, all the command is basically a bash command. So to use a bash command, what you need to do is just type exclamatory marks here and just type ls or some bash command. So when I type this, I get I only have one folder here, so there is only one folder come here. I can also use make directory hello. When I execute this and when I refresh it, I get this new directory named hello. I can type pwd to get our a particular location, which is content, or I can type, or I can jump back to any directory like cd hello, like in basic bash command. So when I do that, I basically currently in this hello section or in this hello folder. So when I type pwd here again, I get hello. So basically I'm in currently in hello directory, and for example, let's make a directory hello 2, and when I execute this and refresh it, all the command you can execute in your Linux machine or in the bash command is also executed in this Python or in this Google Colab notebook by using this exclaim mark here. Now you can also install a library by using this mark, so or by using this sign. For example, you want to install NumPy. So basically NumPy is the library, a very popular library in machine learning. We can also learn about NumPy in the upcoming lectures. So let's me install our NumPy library. So to install that, what you need to do is just type this mark, this sign, pip, basically a package manager of Python, install NumPy. When you execute this, NumPy is installed in your Google Colab. Now this is already installed because Google Colab is come with the already installed library like NumPy, Pandas, PyTorch uh, automatically. So we don't need to import that. So basically Google Colab is made for researchers and data scientists. So they give pre-installed libraries. So that's why there is some storage allocated here because there is a already pre-installed library comes with this Google Colab. Now we can also clone our GitHub library or GitHub repo directly into our Google Colab. So you can see that how powerful is this Google Colab. So for example, for a demonstration, I use this Google Colab of this of Andrej Karpathy, basic Google Colab notebook. So we can import this Google Colab repo in our so basically we can import this GitHub repo in our Google Colab and do the thing we want in with the help of this code. So for example, what you need to do is just copy the git command or git URL here, and just type git clone and the URL you copied like that. And when you hit enter and you refresh this, you get the particular Google Colab repo. So you can just double click it and see the script, see the files of Python. You can just see any of the documentations or files that is allocated or stored in this GitHub repo. So that's how you can import a repo here. You can also use, for example, this bash command of apt and get install numpy to install the numpy. Now this is the another command you can use to install the libraries you want instead of numpy. So there's many way to install the libraries also. So that's the tutorial where we talk about some of the most use bash commands, and also how can we how can we clone a GitHub library here by using this git clone. How can we install some packages, how can we remove the directory, how can we add the directory, and how can we install our new package and libraries in our Google Colab. And one more thing, For example, if you want to download some files or some resources from online into your Google Colab. For example, I this is the raw code of the Andesh Karpati library that we discussed about this. So for example, this is our raw code. So for example, you want to download this code in your Google Colab. So what you need to do is, now this thing is applicable for anything or any resources that you can download or you can easily download online. So you need to just copy the link of the file you want to download. And what you need to do is just type this same marks or same sign here, and wget, uh, basically this is also bash command, and just type your url or just copy that and enter that, shift enter. And when you refresh it like that, you get a new file that is same as your this file. Now you can also download resources here. You can also clone a repo, GitHub repo. You can also save your Google Colab to the drive, and there's a lot of things you can do with the help of this Google Colab. So that's why basically every researcher use Google Colab to not clutter their system PC, and the things they do online is saved into their drive and automatically backup. So that's why we preferred Google Colab in this course. So that's all for this tutorial, guys, and I hope you get the intuition of it, and practice this all things, this basic bash commands, this basic wget, um, package installers, and this clone any of the repository you want in your Google Colab, and just see what these files contain, and etc. There's a lot of experiment you can do, and this is up to your imaginations. So that's all for this tutorial, guys, and I meet you in the next lecture where we talk about more talk about this Google Colab and see more functionality of it. And until then, bye bye and enjoy deep learning.